I thought that was a Basquiat.
Hello everybody, I'm Cocoacosmos, and Louder and Prouder has released its new season.
Yippee!
I gotta say, it isn't half bad in the storytelling this season. The particular episode I'm discussing in this video tackles the issue of colorism, something the writers attempted to do before but missed the mark. Let's take a look, shall we? The episode starts with Dejanay asking to use Penny's pool because it's way too hot out. This turns out to be unimportant and just a segue into meeting this lady, Rosalie Davenport, Trudy's sorority sister who's also in charge of a beauty pageant run by said sorority. She asks Penny to do a twirl for her and says she'll be perfect for it. Penny has very little interest in it, but this is right up Dejanay's alley, so Penny asks if Dejanay can participate too. Rosalie starts to decline, but Trudy jumps in with an absolutely. It's for all girls to be uplifted, right? Right? Their school principal congratulates Penny on being in the pageant because she was also a part of the sorority. When Dejanay says she's in it too, we get this reaction.
For real?
You should have known better. The group gives their 2 cents on being in a pageant just in general, and La Cienega says something that feels microaggression-y. It felt weird, I don't know.
This isn't about you, La Cienega. This is a sister thing.
I stand by my statement, sister.
Maya continues to be judgmental about it, which is also weird because... Is she trying to say Penny is a disappointment now? It's one thing to not agree with it, but be serious. Trudy shows the girls her pageant photo, and she still has a dress for Penny to wear. Penny lets her down gently, basically saying her generation isn't into pageantry and it's not for her. Dejanay talks to her, but Penny stands firm and supports Dejanay instead, pack mule style. Trudy also gives Dejanay a little makeover before the interview. This is so cute. This is probably the most solo attention she's gotten in who knows how long, being the eldest of umpteen kids, but I digress. The first thing she gets asked after her name is to tell them about herself. She kinda panics and just tries to dance it out because she doesn't know what to say. Which is so real. Every time someone asks me to tell them about myself, I forget who I am immediately. She goes to leave but gets a push of determination. She lists all of her attributes, including being on the debate team. Rosalie says something slick, but Dejanay checks that immediately. Unfortunately, Dejanay doesn't get into the pageant. Maya does a little digging and realizes something. So does Michael. All the pageant girls are light-skinned, and they snuck a brown paper bag test into the pageant photos. When the group comes over to Penny's house, Dejanay lets Trudy know she didn't get into the pageant, and Penny and Maya says it's because she's dark-skinned. Trudy is in disbelief because there's no way that happened, because she's not light-skinned, she's brown-skinned. Oscar lets her know that she is in fact light-skinned, even though her family is dark-skinned. Then when Trudy asks exactly what happened, they drop the bomb. The brown paper bag test. Sugar Mama is angry as all get out and explains exactly what that meant. Basically, back in the day, for some black people to feel better than other black people, if you were lighter than a brown paper bag, you were better. Trudy lets Dejanay know that she's beautiful no matter her skin tone and goes to have a talk with Rosalie. Rosalie straight up says that she indeed gave Dejanay the brown paper bag test, and that's how it's always been. Trudy says she never got one, but Rosalie shows the proof. There's a discussion to be made here about the light skin experience and attitude, but I'm nowhere near equipped to start it. Then...
Look, Trudy, Dejanay is cute for a brown-skinned girl.
Trudy slaps her with a chocolate cake and says now she doesn't pass the test. Sugar Mama says exclusionary behavior like that is dumb, and someone should make a pageant meant for everybody. Of course, Penny takes her up on that idea. Even boys will be there, and Oscar throws a fit about it. I find it funny that it has nothing to do with boys being in a pageant and everything to do with boys being around his daughter.
Presenting the brown paper bag pageant.
I feel like calling the pageant that is missing the whole point, but okay. The Black Beauty pageant would have been a way better name. It goes on at the same time as the sorority pageant, which means absolutely nobody went to that. Rosalie is pissed, and even the pageant girls go over to the other one. Of course they're included. It's for everyone. And everyone wins! Yay! Rosalie apologizes to Trudy, and Trudy brings Dejanay over to get her apology too. Dejanay starts up, but Trudy tells her to act right. Happy ending! Woo! Now, I personally have no experience with colorism. I got a light-skinned dad and a dark-skinned mom. No one has ever commented on my skin tone personally. I consider myself brown-skinned because I'm definitely not light-skinned, and I'm not what you would think of when you think dark-skinned. I'm literally the midpoint of my parents. Now, that being said, I'm not ignorant. I know there's a colorism problem, and it's still weirdly normalized today. I know darker skinned girls could get the shorter end of the stick. I know how unfair people can act towards them. Fun fact about me, according to my mom, I was almost abducted in a grocery store. My mom didn't realize it was that bad because the woman who tried to take me was black, until I pointed out that she was in fact colorism. The reason the lady tried to take me was because when I was a baby, I was so light that it was apparently unbelievable that I was her daughter. Same thing in the hospital when I was born. The way some people treat dark-skinned people is absolutely ridiculous. Looking back at the episode, Rosalie didn't like Dejanay solely because she was dark-skinned, then immediately thought the worst of her. Barely gave her a chance at all. I'm very convinced if there weren't witnesses, she would have locked the doors and told Dejanay the interview was cancelled. When Dejanay said she was on the debate team, Rosalie automatically assumed she had to be the water girl. She was dark, so clearly that meant she couldn't be good at anything, or smart enough, or even classy enough to be in the pageant. Dejanay's a bit much and a little clumsy. She's definitely not without flaws, but her skin color isn't one of them. But what do y'all think? Did you enjoy the episode? Let me know in the comments below. Cocoa Cosmos out.